So we're down here at the bottom of page 2 in section 1.4. And I tried to get still on screen here for you the two examples that we just covered in the previous video, so that as you try this one, number 12, on your own, you get a chance to have something to look at while you work those. But you should have your notes in front of you anyway, I guess. So go ahead and hit pause when you're ready to try that one on your own. We'll reveal the answer in just a moment. Okay, so applying the commutative property of addition, we switch those around and end up with 9y plus 10x. The next set of instructions say use the commutative property of multiplication to write an equivalent algebraic expression. So now we're looking for where that multiplication is happening, and we're going to switch around those two. And again, we're coming up with an equivalent algebraic expression when it's all said and done. These will definitely have an unfinished feel. If you've had any algebra experience at all, it will feel very unfinished here. So as we look at 8x, what that really means is it's 8 times x. There is our multiplication, and we're going to then switch around that. So it becomes x times 8. Normally we wouldn't write like x8 or anything like that. Again, this is not a finished look. This is just practice. It's just practice with the properties, okay? This is just an equivalent expression to the original. The original was 8 times x. X times 8 will get you that same result. Once we know what the value of x is, it wouldn't matter if you multiplied it by 8 or multiplied the 8 by that number. Okay, and then we've got 6 parentheses x plus 4, and now we're going to apply the multiplication here. So that multiplication is actually happening outside the parentheses. So if it helps you to see it a little bit better, it's 6 times the quantity x plus 4. So there's the multiplication that we're going to switch around, and we're going to take this entire piece, this entire quantity x plus 4, because that's what is getting multiplied by the 6. So when you switch those around, again, very unfinished feel to it, not polished at all. And if you're having that sense, like that just doesn't look right, that is really a good thing, because that means you've had some good algebra training and it's coming back to you up to this point, because we've been taught that the way it's being presented right here is that's the way it's been presented to us most of the time, and it has that finished look to it. But we're just practicing the properties here, so when you switch these around, the x plus 4, the entire thing comes out front, and then behind the multiplication sign there is the 6. Or you could write that as quantity x plus 4 times 6. And again, a very unfinished feel to it. We're not used to seeing it this way, but it's very good to understand that this means the same as the first one. These are equivalent, which means that, did anybody have the gut instinct of distributing this 6? Okay, you had to resist that urge because that's not what they were asking, right? Well, what this demonstrates then is that this is an equivalent expression when the number's on the back side of the parentheses. That means you could distribute and you would have the same value. You can distribute from the back side as well. So, nicely done on that one. You get to try number 18 down here, and you get to try you're not switching around addition, you're switching around the multiplication, and it's starting with x plus y, 7, or y times 7. So we're starting with the weird looking one, and see what you get. Okay, so hit pause, and unless you're ready to see the answer here, it should be x plus 7y. There's the switch around on the multiplication. All right, that takes care of page 2.